Jiaoyi Building Elevator. Luckily, Cece didn't hear anything, otherwise she would have been worried sick. Fu Nanching, why are you running? Cece, what's up? Do you need me? Why the rush? Lu Yao even openly provoked me, so you think I should retaliate against you? Nanching, the most important thing between two people is trust. I don't like being lied to. Fu Nanching reached out and put his arm around Susi's soft waist. Susi sized him up. Do you think I can trust you? Fu Nanching looked at her intently without saying a word. Evening, at the Jingling Hotel. Lu Yao arrived first. She went into the bathroom and took a rose petal bath. Then she came out wearing a sexy black slip dress and stood in front of the sink, looking at herself in the mirror. So what if he likes Susi now? Men are all driven by their lower instincts. The woman in the mirror was stunningly beautiful with a curvaceous figure. Over the years, the men who pursued her could stretch all the way to France, and she never doubted her charm. I refused to believe he wouldn't be tempted after seeing me like this. So she had to win Fu Nanching over tonight. Just then, the sound of the door opening was heard. Nanching, you're here. Lu Yao quickly ran out. A dignified and upright figure stood outside. Fu Nanching has arrived. Lu Yao knew he would come. Nanching, I was too immature back then, that's why I missed out, now I really regret it. Fu Nanching strode into the room. Lu Yao looked at his cold and noble back and quickly pounced on him, hugging his strong waist. This man is hers. Fu Nanching's handsome face was backlit, casting a shadow that made him look cold and distant. He reached out, pushing Lu Yao's hand away. Lu Yao, have some self-respect, I came here today for. Fu Nanching froze. Seeing that he was softening, Lu Yao walked around to face him and said softly. Stop talking, I don't believe you have no feelings for me whatsoever. Tonight, let me be your woman. After speaking, Lu Yao raised her hand and brushed down the two thin straps hanging on her shoulders, causing her black slip dress to fall onto the carpet, completely exposing the man's fair and delicate skin. I do. Lu Yao had always kept her most precious possession to herself, and tonight, in order to keep this man, she decided to give him her most precious possession. Really? I can't pretend I didn't hear that. Then, with a click, the door to the presidential suite suddenly opened. Miss Lu's look is so fresh and a feast for the eyes. Fu Nanching and Lu Yao turned their heads and saw a slender and ethereal figure by the door. Susi had arrived. Susi appeared at the door. Lu Yao screamed. She hadn't expected Susi to come. She had only sent Susi a text message to annoy her. Why was she here? Lu Yao was now completely uncovered, so she immediately covered herself with both hands. Susi, who let you in? Close the door and get out. Lu Yao hurriedly picked up the black slip dress from the carpet and put it back on exactly as she had taken it off. At this moment, Fu Nanching strode over and took Susi's soft, boneless hand in his large palm. I brought Cece here, we came together a long time ago. What? Lu Yao stared at Fu Nanching in utter shock. He had actually brought Susi with him to the appointment? Susi smiled, her bright eyes falling on Fu Nanching. Fu Nanching, do you think I can trust you? Of course, Cece, you can always trust me. Fu Nanching took out a hotel card numbered 6018 and handed it to Susi. Actually, Lu Yao asked me to go to the hotel tonight, but I can't go. Susi took it. No, you have to go. Her constant clinging to hope isn't a solution, this is an opportunity to finally make her give up. Okay, whatever you say. I heard from Nanching that Miss Lu invited him to the hotel because he was afraid you might do something harassing. Now it seems his worries were justified. You shut up. Cece, go wait for me outside, I'll be right out. Fu Nanching looked at Zhuxi with tender eyes. Okay. Zhuxi smiled, her bright eyes falling on Lu Yao. Nanching, if anyone takes off their clothes in front of you again, just shout, call me in to watch. I like watching people take off their clothes too. Lu Yao screamed. She hadn't expected Zhuxi to come. She had only sent Zhuxi a text message to annoy her. Why was she here? Zhuxi left, leaving only the two of them in the room. Lu Yao was furious. Fu Nanching, I lowered myself to please you like that, and you actually brought Zhuxi to humiliate me. Fu Nanching's handsome face showed no emotion, he knew everything. Lu Yao was in despair. She knew all this, but she still chose the love potion without hesitation. At this moment, she knew clearly that this man would never turn back. Fu Nanching parted his thin lips and spoke indifferently. I came here today to make it clear, there's no future for us. Please stop bothering me and causing misunderstandings. Fu Nanching, I will destroy the antidote. You will die soon. He actually chose the love potion? Since she can't have it, then he shouldn't have it either, and Zhuxi can't have it either. You deserve it. Who told you to treat me like that? Hotel corridor. Fu Nanching walked out of the presidential suite and saw Zhuxi in the corridor ahead. He had asked her to wait for him outside, and she had been standing there obediently, looking down at her phone. The champagne gold light in the corridor bathed her fair face, making her look dazzling and radiant. Have you been waiting long? Today in the office, she asked him if he could trust her, and he told her about Lu Yao's invitation to meet him in the presidential suite. Zhuxi was very happy, but when she thought of the scene where Lu Yao took the initiative to undress and throw herself into her arms, she was still a little jealous. Finally decided to come out? You're quite the ladies' man tonight. Miss Lu has such a great figure, what did you think? Fu Nanching stood there looking at her. This girl was born to stand in the spotlight, exuding elegance and grace. Feel? Fu Nanching opened his arms and caught her steadily in his embrace. The two embraced. Fu Nanching's large hand landed on her slender lower back, gently lifting her up and pressing her tightly against his body. You can feel for yourself whether I feel anything when I look at Lu Yao. That's not what she meant by feeling. Lu Yao is so beautiful and has such a great figure, any normal man would definitely feel something when he sees her. However, his body temperature is now normal, and he feels nothing physically when Lu Yao throws herself into his arms. That's not what I meant. But you remained unmoved, which is commendable. I bought you a gift, do you want it? Fu Nanching kissed the tip of her nose. What gift? Fu Nanching looked at her, took her small hand and smiled. The gift is in my pocket, feel it in and take a look. Did he touch his pockets again? Zhuxi bit her red lips with her pearly teeth, then put her slender white hands into his pockets and began to caress his strong, muscular thighs. Soon, she encountered something hard and cool. This shape is a ring? He's going to give me a ring, but it's not what I'm thinking, is it? Fu Nanching looked at her with his handsome eyelids lowered. Don't want to? Do you not want it? Or do you not want it now? He pressed. Zhuxi paused, realizing what it was. Her soft fingertips felt as if they were being burned, and she quickly pulled her hand back. Zhuxi was not mentally prepared at all. Am I really going to marry Nanching like this? All she wanted now was to give birth to her 3 babies safely and healthily. But he doesn't want children, and I was planning to leave before my pregnancy became obvious. He had a diamond ring hidden in his pants pocket. He had just coaxed her to put her little hand inside so she could touch the diamond ring. No matter what you think now, I'll always keep this ring for you. She had never thought about marrying him and becoming his Mrs. Fu. Zhuxi's small face was burning up, and she turned and left. I need to think about it. He was testing her, asking her if she wanted a diamond ring and if she wanted to marry him. After all, she is still young. Cece, you don't want to marry me, and you don't want to share any secrets with me. What are you thinking? It's happening again. Fu Nanqing felt a warm liquid coming out of his throat. Bright red blood dripped onto his hands. Cece, whatever you want to do, I probably won't be able to wait much longer. Next episode preview. Miss Su, the CEO, just went out and forgot his phone. Secretary Song? What did Nanqing go to do? I don't have enough permissions, but I need his help with something. The old lady said she had found the perfumer king and insisted that the president go back to meet him. Who did you say you found?